Here's a video from Max Stewart talking about being stranded, lied to, and this company that he states, LIV Enterprises out in Chicago, lied to him because he wanted a raise, believed that he earned one, and because of that, they said that he had to do something with his ELD and take it to a closest shop in Chicago, somewhere in Illinois, somewhere. And then a rep from LIV called him and said, your services are no longer needed. So far we know that side of the story. So LIV Enterprises, this is your opportunity. Jump on the show and tell your part, because if not, then everything that Max Stewart is saying is going to sound real. So take this opportunity. If you aren't a company that mistreats your drivers, here's your chance to get on the show. But let's get into today's video. What's going on, Mutha Truckers? Welcome to Mutha Trucker News. Email us at muthatruckernews@gmail.com. I thought this was a great opportunity to maybe try to get LIV Enterprises on the show to talk about this situation. Max Stewart talks about how he's out here in South Florida, and basically that's where this company hired him, but their main office is in Illinois. And basically he states that they made up something about his ELD and that he need to go to the shop nearest to the terminal or what have you, and to get that fixed. And as soon as he brought the truck to the shop, a rep from LIV Enterprises, calls him and says, your services are no longer needed. And he puts on TikTok that he was stranded and fired and let go. Right. And he states that the reason why is because he asked for a raise. Mutha Truckers, comment down below. Have you been in a situation where you just worked for a company and for some weird reason they let you go? And on the other side, are you a fleet owner? And do you think it's right to, per se, lie to a driver that you need something done to the truck just so that they can bring it back?
Swagger, man, coming at you live from Chicago, Illinois, man. Listen, I want to tell you about some grimy stuff that just went down right now, bro. The company I was running with, a lot of y'all remember a few weeks ago I posted a video talking about I was done with trucking, whatever. Okay, I went home for about 10 days. I got my blood pressure down. I got on meds, and I qualified to come back on the road. So I came back out on the road, and mind you, I live in Miami, Florida. They had me drive all the way from Massachusetts under the pretense that my truck needed service at the shop, at the dealership. They sent me some other place. I should have known. Red flags. They threw my truck off in the bay. Yeah, that door right there. And they sent a representative for the company talking about, hey, your services are no longer needed. All this because I inquired about my 1-year raise today, okay? And they decided just to leave me stranded up here in Chicago, Illinois. All right, the name of the trucking company I was running for is called LIV Enterprises out of Bolingbrook, Illinois. We care about you, and they never have and never will, okay? We are disposable to them, okay? I gave this company blood, sweat, and tears. I almost died, all right, a few weeks ago. A lot of y'all know that. I checked myself out of the hospital to jump off of the truck to make sure that load got there. All right, only to be done like this 3 weeks later. This is messed up, man. Once again, LIV Enterprises, Bolingbrook, Illinois, man. Stay away from them, man. All right?
Mutha Truckers, comment down below. Have you been in a situation where you just worked for a company and for some weird reason they let you go? And on the other side, are you a fleet owner? And do you think it's right to, per se, lie to a driver that you need something done to the truck just so that they can bring it back and then let them go? Mutha Truckers, comment down below. But I definitely would love to get Max Stewart and LIV on the show to talk about these differences, because there is so much understanding that needs to happen here. Again, I don't know the situation as what I see from Max Stewart. Firsthand, he seems like a hardworking truck driver that just wants to pay his bills and work hard. And so, I kind of believe him. But LIV, I want to give you the opportunity because the video has gone viral and I haven't seen LIV Enterprises tell their story. So if you'd like to be on the show to tell your story as well, this was your opportunity to do so. Mutha Trucker News, I like to be as fair as possible. But one thing I got to say is communication is key, and being honest to your drivers is key. And drivers be honest to the owners or company dispatchers or fleets or what have you. And the world would be a better place, but it doesn't seem that way. I know there's a lot of bad trucking companies out there, a lot of them that have empty promises. And so far, it looks like that's what is true with LIV Enterprises. But is it? Someone from LIV Enterprises, email us at muthatruckernews@gmail.com. Jump on the show and tell your story. Would love to have LIV Enterprises and Max Stewart on the show at the same time to talk your differences. Because if it is true that you let my man go because you just didn't want to give him a raise and then lied to him about needing something for the truck, but made him return it to a bay so that you could fire him, then that is wrong. So, Mutha Truckers, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think.